Okay, we should be live. It is Monday, January 4th. The time is 4:30 p.m. The temperature right now is 1 degree Celsius. I'm here at the outdoor skating rink at Ryerson University. I'm just putting the finishing touches on setting up the stream here. Greetings, Jonathan from Oakville. Ramses, Evelyn, Gary, Melanie, a lot of people dropping in. I'm just putting a few last touches on the settings. Sorry if I can't see your chats right now. Susan says hi, Adrian says hi. Rob, Keith, Janzebra. Sorry if I miss some of your messages, guys. Just give me a second here. Hopefully what's on the screen is interesting. Green City, NYC, Bruss says good afternoon. Lisa Hogg says hello from the Annex. Cowboy Coney says he was once a student here. All right, I think the stream is set up. Let's get up and move around a bit. Did you recover from last night? I was actually surprisingly okay last night, Susan. I don't know what happened, but I didn't seem to get the usual buzz on that I get. Maroof says hi, Johnny and everyone. John says JP says hi. Rhonda Paul and hi everyone from Nigeria. There I am, safe and sound. If you guys could let me know how the audio and video is looking. Oop, I've got my gimbal on the wrong setting. There we go. Jimmy from the Old Timers Club. So far it's good. Watch out for the P corners. Yeah, I smelt a few of those around here when I was setting this up. Thank you guys for confirming. Susan says it's amazeballs, which means her Rogers connection is not acting up. Hannah Clark says good evening. Walk Vienna Gesem Adam says nice. Welcome to your neighborhood rink. Look how they spell neighborhood. It's a little different for you Americanos. Action VJ, a weekday, lunchtime? Lunchtime. What planet are you from? It's 4:30 p.m. That's not lunchtime. Although I just recorded a walk and I felt fine, but now we're switching over to gloves. And maybe I'll throw the hood up. So I'll just hang out here for a few more minutes before we really get moving. Jade, this is Ryerson. I don't know if there's any type of system here like the City of Toronto rinks, where they have a reservation system and you're limited to 25 people. This looks like anyone can just waltz up and jump on. Sarah Hausman says, hello, beautiful spot. Hello, Sarah. Spicy Thunder says, take care. Hope you guys are all having a good Monday. I think this is the first official work day of the year for a lot of people. Greetings, Bevy YHZ. We've got some mods in the house, guys. You better be on your best behavior. Although I'm not a person to take advice when it comes to behaving well. John says, come by my house for some homemade lasagna. Haven't had lasagna in a while. So I'll hang out here just for another minute or so. Can you give us some info about COVID-19 in Toronto? I wouldn't have any info that you wouldn't find on the internet anywhere. The way looks like paradise to me. Love the way people are sliding on the snow. Snow, that is ice. Peter Stock says hi. Steph Curry says hey. Brandon Walks TO had TO fire at his place today. We'll have a video tomorrow. If you remember from the stream last night, we checked out Brandon Walks TO. We took a look at his channel. That was on the stream I had on my other channel. See Thunder rallying on the legs. Mark says out and a boot. Oot and a boot. You want to be on video?
Yeah.
There's 230 people watching. All right. This gentleman says hi. That's not very nice. I'm not breaking any laws. It's a constitutional right. You're allowed to record in public. No, we have the right to record people in public.
Well, go ahead, take a picture.
I already did.
I already got one of you.
All right, so we've hit a... I thought that guy was being friendly. And he's saying, what are you taking pictures of kids for? I'm recording a public rink. What a wacko. That's all right. There's a reason why a lot of the corners in this area smell like pee. It's probably people like that. Dylan says, Johnny, how's your day? My day is good. Grumpy old man. I thought he was being friendly. Darshan says, hi from Mississauga. What an old fart. Take away his... He's got his right to his own opinion. And I've got a right to my opinion about him, right? Let's let him be. That don't have a whole lot going for them if they're here trying to tell people to put their cameras down. Bevy says she figured out the map on her video. Great, Bevy. Look forward to watching some maps pop up on your videos. Where are we headed today? I don't know, guys. You just started streaming and you're at 267 and counting. Thank you, Michelle. There is daylight now. Yes, we have a little bit of daylight left. I came out here with my Osmo or my Pocket 2 camera and I recorded a video. I did a walk through side streets and alleys again, but this time I did it on the east side of downtown, and I think that's kind of a neat video. So tomorrow, oh, this would have been a way better thumbnail picture. Why did I not take this picture? Oh well. Actually, these lights just flipped on. This building behind us with all these bright, colorful lights weren't on when I started streaming this. Susan says, were you walking in reverse? Any fellow Ryerson grads in the chat? Triforce +1. Bevy says, I bet that looks awesome at night. Yes, we'll have to come back here at some point and take a look at night. King Jared of the Land came here because the Awesome Games Done Quick stream is down. I didn't even know of that stream, but welcome to this one. Charles says hi, Toronto Film School grad. So BZ walked around this area for 2 years. All right, guys, where are we heading? I was thinking of going up to North York for the stream today and starting around Bathurst and Steeles and then walking down Steeles. What was that, Dylan? But I thought since my walk ended here, I thought I would just fire up the stream from here. Someone says go to Church Street. You know what, guys? I have a problem with Church Street around here. When I go to around Church and Carleton, the signal is not good enough to stream. And it doesn't matter if I use Rogers, Telus, or Freedom, 5G, or LTE. I always lose my stream when I get right around Church and Carleton. Even when I had it set up so I had 2 providers working at once, I still lost the stream there. Dylan says walk on Queen Street. Let's go south on Bay. Let's go north, guys. The last stream we puttered around King West and we headed over to... Yeah, it's so pretty. I'm going to be sad to leave this area, but there's no time to leave like the present. So this here is Gould Street. Almighty Om is looking up how to make kimchi. Cabbagetown Alleys, Riverdale Park. Rob Young, I just did a bunch of alleys around Cabbagetown. That'll be in tomorrow's video. Steph Curry wants to beat me. How about a walk around the Courtyard Park? Play the game. Show us your game. Greetings, Kara from Algeria. I'm wondering if I should head north through Ryerson up to, let's head north up to Gerrard Street through the Ryerson campus. It might be a little more interesting on Yonge, but this is not an area we have streamed before. Go back to the grumpy old man. Greetings, Bobby Flints. I don't know how long the stream will be today, but welcome everybody. I hope you're enjoying the first, I think this is the first official working day for a lot of people of 2021. Did the grumpy old man flip us off? No, he flipped me off. He told me to stop filming children. I guess that means anyone who's ever used a camera in public shouldn't be doing that. What about the University of Toronto stream? Simple learning. Yep, we'll, maybe I can wander over to U of T. That might be a neat idea, and we could walk north through there. Johnny, I don't think a walk around here has been done by a streamer. Well, there's not many of us. Were you watching Action Kid from NYC last night? Yes, I was. I was watching him on his extra channel. Some people need to chill and have some edibles. Okay, maybe we'll head up through U of T, as someone suggested. It's been a while since I passed over that way. The old man is the UK version of Jimmy Savile. Ellie, 10 minutes late to the stream, yet you missed the best part. Donald, I don't know, but hey, people are entitled to be grumpy if they want to be grumpy, right? That's his, that gives him his jollies, good for him. Johnny, I had a stressful day to go to work for the first work week of 2021. Oh, sorry to hear that. So here is Gerrard Street. And since I just recorded a walk around the east side, we're gonna go west a bit. $5 super chat from Peter Stock says, happy Monday. Thank you, Peter Stock. Happy Monday to you. Johnny, you got in trouble? I didn't get in trouble. You should do a video of the new Kipling terminal. Is it open yet? There's free coffee at A&W if anyone needs a coffee any size, just putting it out there. I was not aware of that. That's a great thing to put out there. Ice, that's a good point. Here's a stalled development. They tore down the big slice, and then the developer went belly up, and now we're waiting on a hero to come rescue this development. The Kipling bus terminal just opened today. Oh, that'll maybe I'll head out there tomorrow and make a video. And that'll be Wednesday's video. Thank you for the heads up, guys. That gives me an idea. How do you reduce the walking jiggle? You use a gimbal, my friend. Gimbal equals no jiggle. Or less jiggle. I've never even heard it referred to as a jiggle. Why isn't it snowy? Sorry guys, not a meteorologist. All right. This is Yonge Street. Heavy has good memories of the Big Slice. The Big Slice used to be right there, and it was an institution of this neighborhood. I used to go there after Maple Leaf games at Maple Leaf Gardens. Can you say hi, Jacqueline? Hi, Jacqueline. How about showing us a vaccination site? I think those are mostly just hospitals and old age homes right now. That's probably not the correct term for that.
Well, for now,
Johnny, would you make a stream of meditation of sorts? I don't know if I'm the person to do that. Linda says they keep promising snow in the UK. Deborah, where do you get your information from? So there is another skating rink over there, the Barbara Ann Scott Ice Trail. We just came from the Ryerson skating rink. Gloria Lewis, you missed an old man get angry at clouds. Zach McNally says, go Leafs, go. You know, it's been a while since I've actually streamed up this part of Yonge. Maybe we'll save UFT for another day. I don't know. Johnny Strides, are there any cycling videos coming up? Not in the near future, Dylan. I gotta hook my camera back up. Sorry about the old man. It was during this video. And on the video I just filmed, I pushed a lady in a wheelchair across the street who asked for some help. And I kind of had to hold my camera to do that. I'm sure she was like, this guy is the worst person to ever do this. I was pushing it with one hand, trying to hold my camera at the other, trying to keep the wheelchair straight. Mikey M, I think that's a very safe bet. It's gonna widescreen or a wide angle. I always say widescreen, it's wide angle, it's not widescreen. There's the Wild Wing. When this place opened, they didn't have their liquor license. Almighty Ohm says, wide angle to me, widescreen to him. Sam Adams says, hi, I like your beer. Actually, I can't even remember the last time I had it. Mr. Mountain Hiker, that is neat. Was that graffiti? I wouldn't call it graffiti. I'd say it was more like planned art. So we're heading up to Yonge and College right now. So we have successfully managed to skip Dundas Square this stream. Would you do another driving video? When I get a car again. Where are you heading to? We're just walking north. I was thinking of going through University of Toronto, but I'd rather do that in daylight. Not to brag, but restaurants in Halifax are open for dine-in at 50% capacity. That's awesome, Bevy. I wish they're open here too. Maybe 50% is too high, but certainly seems like they could be operating at some capacity. So now we're walking north up the east side of Yonge. Cut through Yorkville, says Jimmy. You know what? That's not such a bad idea. Maybe we'll do just that. It's kind of a nice hazy sky. J Cross. I've seen it this quiet, but only in 2020. You're welcome, Simple Learning. Go through Regent Park. Someone's asking Bevy when she's going to go live. I got some news. I won't say who, but I know of another person in Toronto who will be going live soon. So when they do, we'll coordinate and we'll do a stream or two together. And maybe we'll have some streams sync up. So one of us ends and the other one starts. So I think that'll be neat. I think you guys will be pretty happy when you find out who it is. So we'll get some more streaming going on. Tony, I cannot confirm or deny that. But his name does have syllables and consonants in the name. That's a pretty good hint. Stream party. Bevy's waiting to hit 500. Captain's Boil is kind of overrated. I don't like anything seafood if it's not sushi or fish and chips. I would probably throw up if I just walked in that restaurant. Any crypto getting lit up? Or yes. Although my crypto portfolio is now just Bitcoin and Neo. That's all I am holding. It's nice to see Ethereum ride a wave though. How much is your data plan? I think it's $175 a month. It could be the Walking Bro Man. Has he ever live streamed? Yes, I'm gonna get together with the Walking Man dude. Guys, this other person is someone who hasn't streamed yet in Toronto. And on that note, Bevy says when she gets to 500, she will stream. So you know what to do to make that happen. Did you get paid in Bitcoin? No. I get paid in Trudeau bucks. Sorry, there's a question there. Let me just... Johnny, in your experience, are a lot of Torontonians wearing masks even while walking outside? I am seeing some in... Outside, it's hit or miss. Inside, most people are. I don't think there's any public health guidelines that say you have to or should wear them outside. Dylan Reynolds, I don't know. I can't say. That's all I'll say. Maybe it's Ken. Maybe it's my walk around. Maybe it's Torontopia. Maybe it's Toronto Walk and Drive. Maybe it's Lines and Trails. Maybe it's Alex. Man, there's so many walking channels popping up. Hayden, Justin Trudeau. Nice. And I used to stream up this part of Yonge Street all the time, and it feels like I haven't done it in quite a while. John Tory walking channel. Should I stalk John Tory? Stream him out of his condo? Doug Ford and his truck on the street. Did you guys know that if you look up Doug Ford's home on Google Maps, the street view, there will actually be a picture of Doug Ford just standing there? This place is new, Boku. I have not seen that in quite a while. Someone says Yonge Street rocked in the 80s. Well, it also rocked pre-COVID. Not quite the same. I miss the arcades. I miss the sleaziness. The places where you could get really poorly done fake IDs and play some Mortal Kombat 1. Didn't that used to be a Sobeys? That's a good question, Susan. You can always go into Google Maps, Street View, and you can change the year. So if you want to see what something was, you can go back often as far as 2005, 2006 when they started doing the maps. Tyler misses arcades. I do too. And now we're at Yonge and Wellesley. I started today the video at the new exit. Yonge and Wellesley has a new exit on the northern end. It was the last downtown station to have 2 exits put in. How do you pronounce Brettlebane Street? I talked about that in my video today. Where's that skating rink in the thumbnail, says April? That is where I started the video. That is at Ryerson. Susan says, Mr. Donkatsu. It's weird that they put tonk with a T. Everywhere in Asia, they spell it with a D. They call it Donkas. Johnny Strides, Google Street View only goes back as far as 2007. I knew it was one of those. NBA Jam was a great arcade game. As good as NBA Jam was, I think NFL Blitz was better. Can you say my name? Gervais? I love your videos. Okay, football goat god. God goat. Goat god. Juno says Koreans use don instead of ton. Well, I did live in Korea, so that's probably where I got that from. What are these buildings around those residences or offices? They're mostly condos. Mostly condos. What time is it right now? It is, what time is it, Mr. Wolf? It is 4:56 p.m. Mike will be Yonge and Shepherd soon, possibly later this week. Mike's promising to wave. I'm not doing a giveaway today, guys, but we'll do another giveaway soon. If you missed it the last time I did a giveaway, we found someone and gave them a brand new Amazon Fire Stick. That was fun. And we will do something like that again. Do you like, someone just said hi. Do you like Chick-fil-A? You're close. I prefer Popeyes. I think we all know that. Jeanette says hi, Johnny and everyone. Hi, Jeanette. Hope you had a good Monday down in Houston. If you're just joining in, that thumbnail was from the Ryerson skating rink where we started this stream. Lance is watching this on a Fire Stick. I use a Fire Cube. The old gasworks on the right. We've lost a lot of places on the east side of Yonge Street. Okay, I gotta mute this for a second, guys. I'll be back. You just passed by Chungchun. Have you had it? No, I haven't, Gloria. House of Lords gone. Is that the hairdresser? That is long gone. I remember I got my hair done there a few times. BB Plop cannot get chat to work on Fire Stick. That's weird. Are you using the official app and it's updated? It works on my Fire Cube. Someone asked if I was answering a call. No, someone was blasting some music, so I just hit mute. There's a look south. Oh look, Oliver Jewelry. Hey, it is. It's the Cash Man. Probably the absolute worst place to get a good deal on your old jewelry. Greetings, Danielle from the Philippines. Isn't there a lockdown? Where are the cars headed to? There's no lockdown. They call it that, but that's extremely disingenuous. It's really like not letting businesses operate while blatantly favoring others. There's really nothing lockdown about it. How do you change the year on Google Street View? Deborah, if I was there, maybe Dylan Reynolds can chime in on that. Dylan's here. He knows how to do that. Dylan, can you help Deborah out? How busy would this area normally be? It would normally be probably double the amount of foot traffic we see. Where is the half house? Oh, that was down by Yonge and Dundas, Yonge and Gerard. Boy from New York knows what's up. Here's a look at One Bloor East. We're going to be going up to One Bloor West in a moment, which they're currently building. How much is a Toyota Corolla there? Ottawa says hi. Guys, if you ask me questions that can be simply looked up on Google, I don't see the value in asking me while I'm walking around. What's up, Gabriel? Simple Learning is off to sleep. Have a good night, Simple Learning. Isn't that where House of Lords used to be? That place called Aroma Food Hall? I'm pretty sure that's where it used to be. Please petition the city to not allow e-bikes going 45 kilometers an hour in the bike lanes. I would be on board with that. I'm not opposed to e-bikes, but they shouldn't be going that kind of speed in a bike lane. Can you convert Celsius to Fahrenheit on the fly? No, I can't. I showed you when I edited a video together, I showed you how I do that. I just pumped that into Google. Hey, here is a building that is owned by the Church of Scientology. It's very much a vacant building. What did the CAA Theater used to house? I know the CAA as the New Yorker Theater, and that's where I saw Forever Plaid during its original run. And just to the south of there was a restaurant called Lindy's. It was a steakhouse, and I remember eating at Lindy's. Olga, $20 super chat. Thank you, Olga. Very, very much appreciated. Especially appreciated for January. Did you guys know that January is the worst month for YouTube? All the ad revenues pay half. And I think a lot of that is people are just they have spending fatigue. In November and December, people are opening up their wallets. Advertisers are bidding for more spots. And then in January, people are all kind of done spending. And it's the first quarter, so companies are looking to be a bit frugal. Just to let you guys know, on the YouTube side of things. That's how things go. Shoppers Drug Mart. This is new. For the longest time, this was like a tiny location. But they finally opened up the full thing. Ellie, thank you for subscribing. Grit Grit says Toronto or New York. In Native Nation, could you borrow 20? If you're a friend of mine, I would have no problems doing that. This is Yonge and Charles. Greetings from Guyana. Since when did shoppers sell produce? This is a fancy one. This is 2 floors. Escalator to upper level, pharmacy and personal care. Thank you, Adil. We have another Dylan. He says he cannot see the CN Tower. Omer says, hello, Toronto. Greetings from Amsterdam. Shopper sells groceries since they were acquired by Loblaws. And they switched. They used to sell Life brand store products, but now they sell President's Choice and No Name brand products. BB Plop. I can't disagree with that. You also forgot banks. Banks also occupy a lot of prime retail when they really could be on the second floor or around the corner. And it really kind of kills the atmosphere in the street. The one's still a big hole. Watch out for the grates that are very weak. Brad Bell says, I guilted him. Thank you for $5. I wasn't trying to guilt anyone, Brad Bell. I was just pointing out that's what happens in January. I think a lot of industries are like that. But thank you very much, Brad Bell. $5 super chat. Also thanks to Olga and Peter Stock. AK says, what do you think about MMA? I'm an MMA fan. I'm happy to see that Michael Chandler is going to fight Dan Hooker. We'll get to see a former Bellator champ who bested Eddie Alvarez fight. That's going to be a lot of fun. Sean met his first wife at the brass rail. Deborah discovering the old Street View photos. Shout out to Papa. All right, Papa, shout out to you. Popa? There's only one P. One P, two A's. Transwave says everything open today. As open as they can be. This used to be where Sunrise Records was. There also used to be a KFC right here. Popa. Okay, we got it. Are you a fan of WWE or AEW? No, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending how you look at it. It was the only KFC that had waffle fries. There used to be a Thai restaurant there too called the Green Mango. That is gone. Mark, 139 super sticker. Thank you, Mark. Happy 2021 to you. Carl's Jr. had waffle fries. Says Susan. And here is a very, very tall building. That's One Bloor East. And here is a Norman Foster design building that will be even taller. This used to be Stollery's, and there was a lot of outrage when the developer came and just ripped down stolleries overnight. It didn't have any type of heritage protection. So as much as people want to complain about that, you have to point the finger at the city itself for not doing enough to protect that building. They could have at least incorporated the facade into the new development, but they didn't. How will the Raptors do tonight? I have no idea. Not much progress going on. Mike, am I letting the old guy get to me? Sorry about that. Are you going to walk all the way to Honest Ed's? I don't know. What do you think about Khabib? I think he's a top 5 fighter of all time. I didn't know this was evolving into MMA chat. What would a condo cost here? As expensive as anywhere in the city. Diet, yes, I'm aware, but whatever. That's not a big deal. If you send me a PayPal, you'll also get my full name. You can't, I don't know. Does Toronto have, what was that question? Does Toronto have any stray cats? I haven't seen a whole lot of them. And I'm not sure if I would be able to identify what a stray cat is if I saw one. Merrick says 800K for 600 square feet with no parking maybe. Isn't that crazy that almost $1 million will get you so little? Diet says, was that intentional? No, it wasn't intentional, but it was also, I don't really care. You know, I might walk by somebody saying somebody's name to them on the stream and capture that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant.
So it's not like I have any reason to protect my name from you guys. It's all fair. And hell, Ken Continuum actually showed his apartment right where he lived. He walked right into it. Judo says too expensive to live downtown. Deborah Ball, $4.99, loved the Google Street View tip. Thank you, Deborah Ball. Yasmin says, just subscribed. Sorry. It's extra hard to read the chat tonight. I don't know why. Diet Pronto. I think a lot of people like the backwards videos. Those are the stumble streams. If I don't have any other footage to play, we're gonna watch backwards videos. Sorry about that. That whole channel is all about being a little different and being a little goofy and just doing anything. Mark says, love this area of downtown. This is Yorkville and we are on the Mink Mile. It's kind of pretty tonight. Bevy says, yeah, sorry guys, I understand if you feel dizzy from the backwards videos. But I just play them in the background. What kind of camera are you using? I use a DJI Pocket 2 for the walking videos and a S20 FE for the live streaming. Merrick says he calls this the street not to bring the girlfriend to. Yes. Unless you have one of those black credit cards that is metallic and you want to show off to said girlfriend. Thank you, BB Plop. I try. Action VJ loves the backwards videos. I didn't know they were so controversial. I really just wanted to play video that wouldn't get deemed as being double content. Because if you play the same content, YouTube will say, hey, you're reusing content, and they can demonetize you. Yorkville was once a cemetery for poor people. This was once hippie, not hipster, but hippie central. And then they built the subway line along here, and developers started moving in, and property values started going up. And like anything that used to be cool, people that had money wanted to move in, and Yorkville was decimated. Not decimated and destroyed, but the hippie culture was on its way out. Bevy loves the backward videos. I sound possessed. Is your phone on 4G or 5G? We are LTE Plus right now. It flip-flops between LTE Plus and 5G, although 5G just gets you LTE speeds right now. Hello, crusty, rusty, dusty. Tom busting out in song. Toronto is like a cleaner New York. It often plays New York in the movies. Ice. Reminds you of the Illuminati. Johnny, don't say where we are going today to your viewers. It sounds like you don't want to know what you're doing before these videos have a planned route. Says Mike. Honestly, I was planning on recording up in North York today for the live stream, but since I was downtown and I saw that ice rink at Ryerson, I thought that would be a cool way to start this stream off. J-Cross, we are just to the west of Bay Street on Bloor Street West. Lady Rain says hi. Hope everyone's having a good New Year's. North York is a nice area, says Greg, NYC. Guy parked to buy a fire hydrant. That's a Mercedes AMG. He's got his park anywhere lights on, so I guess that makes it okay, right? If you put your four-ways on, that gives you legal permission to park wherever you please. I watch Louis Rossman's channel in New York City, and that's what he calls them. He rides his e-bike around New York City sometimes and shakes his fist and yells at people that do things like that. He's in a bike lane in front of a fire hydrant. Oh, just trying to avoid temporary bike lane. I don't think that's temporary, City of Toronto. Is this stretch of Bloor Street really temporary? Andy Ing says 9:21 watching. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thanks for subscribing. Did we get Bevy up to 500 yet so she can do a live stream? Boy from New York says he can afford the ticket. What some people unfortunately do is they will pile up all their tickets, then they'll give them to a lawyer at the end of the year, and they'll just go fight all of them at once and make some kind of mass plea deal. Johnny Strides, do you know that my walk around went to Pickering? No, I didn't. Dylan, that must have made you very exciting. Very exciting, very excited. Look for the Gucci display. Didn't we already walk by Gucci? I thought I already walked by Gucci. There's Burberry. Varen says my Instagram link is not working. Oh, sorry. Guys, just click on Bevy's name, Bevy YHZ. There's a look down the Mink Mile. Louis Vuitton seems to have a nice colorful display. Well, I gotta reset my gimbal, guys. It's shaking at me. One sec. Hopefully that's better. J Cross found me on Google Maps. My gimbal is acting up. Bevy says she will stream at 500. Anne says, how do I look like? Give me a second. I'll flip the camera around. How do I look like? This should not be this complicated. There we go, with this ridiculously way too long hair. This is a stupid shutdown. We should definitely not be looking so ridiculous. How does my dude look like? Walking man dude, you need to take off that frickin' balaclava and show us your face sometime. Diet says he's always the same. It's also interesting he has no facial hair. Well, I do shave every morning because I look quite stupid with facial hair. And there goes that was a cyclist delivering something that swooped right in front of that car. So for the person asking earlier where the heck the CN Tower was, there we go. There's a shot at the tower. Do you shave every morning? Now it makes sense. I do shave every morning. I thought that's a thing people do. You know what? Let's go around this church. I've never been somehow on the other side of this church. Hi, Kathy. Tyron, filling us in on the status of the Bloor Street bike lanes. Susan says to look out for the Prairie Girl Bakery. This is the backside of Church of the Redeemer, or rather, a side of it. Timmy says, hello, Strides. Hello, Timmy. I have somehow never been to this side of the church. Let's take a look at it from this side. Oh, I just tripped a door sensor. Oopsie doopsie. Let's throw on the wide angle. Kind of a neat property. Kathy loves the videos from Mississauga. Thank you. IB, I'd rather there not be a delay, just so I can, there's always a delay, but I'd rather it be minimal, just so I can interact with the chat in a more timely fashion. I'm a big boy. If anyone does anything stupid to me, it'll just play out however it plays out. That one stream I did 2 streams ago, we had about 7 or 8 people saying hi on the stream. Nothing but friendliness. This stream just started off with a grumpy old man giving me the middle finger. Could you go around Queen's Park? Jake Cross asks. We'll have to do that in a future stream. Brandon Walk says, is it just me or is the audio going in and out? Anne Ledesma says she has a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel about, Anne? Let everyone know in the chat. I'm never shy from encouraging people to move forward with YouTube. There's a time when my channel, I was just a little pipsqueak. I still am a pipsqueak, but when I first started out, you definitely get kind of excited if you get a mention or if someone drives people to your channel. This is Cumberland. Go to Louis Vuitton, 34 years old, visiting Toronto from Scotland, loving this video. Thank you, Millie and Max Music. I can't decide on a name for a YouTube channel. You know, this name was decided by a coworker. I made a few videos and it actually had a different name, and I'm not going to tell you what the original name is of this channel because it was stupid. And then he said, why not Johnny Strides? And now I have stuck to that name. I think like anything, you just need to make a name and stick to it, and the longer you have it, the less stupid it will sound in time. A lot of names sound really dumb at first, and then they kind of grow on you. Like imagine the first time someone said Google. I'm sure that sounded quite ridiculous at the time. But now, it just sounds normal. This is Cumberland Terrace. Find Sushi Inn. Can you point where Ryerson is from where you are? Sahadi, if you go, well, Ryerson is over there through this building. But at the start of this video, I started at Ryerson at the skating rink. Millie visited 34 years ago. This is kind of one of the more popular, common neighborhoods to explore. Ooh, there's Hemingway's. This place has an enormous patio upstairs. And it's outdoors. It's an absolute shame that they're not open right now. Jeanette, $10. Have to drive home. Have a great evening. Johnny and everyone, thank you, Jeanette. And Jeanette, thank you again for your super chat on my stream last night on my other channel. That was amazing, Jeanette. I gave a little tour of my apartment, and Jeanette came in with a super chat. Dan, and from Cancun, studied in Toronto at 2003, and your videos brought back a lot of memories. Dan, with the 50 Mexican pesos, thank you. Did I miss some chats while I was doing that? NYC has a channel named Johnny Shows. It's about transit, but it's rather his parents' channel. All right, I'm missing a lot of chats, but that's okay. Bevy says my place is nice. It's as nice as it's somewhere between 480 and 500 square feet. It's not thoroughly modern or anything, but it is what it is. Kale says he likes my channel. Makaram, $3 super sticker. Thank you. Thank you very much for the super sticker. Native says this area is quite the place in the summer, and that is true. Stand on the rock. I'm being told to stand on this giant rock. This rock was shipped in from somewhere. Funny Dog says hi, just tuned in. Hi, Funny Dog. Funny Dog has appeared in a stream before. Johnny Strides, why do you look like Constantine for you? I don't know. Queen Brenda, how do I go about donating to your channel? There's a PayPal link on the main channel. You can super chat, you can join Patreon, you can join channel memberships, or you can just say thank you. There's absolutely no pressure to send money. Johnny Shows is like 8 years old. Some of these condos up here had some pretty crazy Halloween decorations going on. That might have been the last time I walked up here on this rock. Mike Hallahan, $5. Thanks for the rock talk. Thank you, Mike Hallahan. We are up here on this rock in Yorkville. Is that a real rock? Yes, it is. And this stream is brought to you by my New Balance 420s. Is it essential that Starbucks is open? They serve food and drink. You could go there and have a sandwich. Yeah, this is not the time to do a stumbles. So what happened last night was somehow my 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network at home shut off, but sorry, I accidentally hit the trigger. But my Ethernet connection was fine, and my 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network was fine. So that's why my webcam turned off on that stream, because I was using the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network for the webcam. Well, it's actually an old iPhone that I repurposed as a Wi-Fi webcam. You should get a booster board. Drunken Gimbal, I saw that at the end this morning. Robert says, great stumbles show last night. The best. Thank you, Robert. I actually didn't feel that affected. I ate 2 edible gummies, and I had a couple of beers and some scotch. Maybe it's because I got kind of messed up the night before. But I just didn't get into that giggly, effed up mode that I often do when I do those streams. Also, I've done 3 streams on that channel in a short period of time. So maybe I was a bit fatigued. I did a New Year's stream on that channel, then I did the editing a video stream. So we'll take some time off from streaming there. O'Brien says I was a little smashed. Probably a little, yeah. Always miss the beginning of your stream. Did you win your game? I won the last 2 games that I played. Robert says I was in a friendly mood. Thanks, Robert. Sierra, it's called Johnny Stumbles. I post shorter walking videos. This channel I post longer walking videos, and generally better ones. But my other channel I put shorter videos, bonus videos that I release for channel members. Stuff like that. And I do live streams from home, although I might do some Stumbles live streams from out and about. Funny Dog, $5 for some Wendy's chili. I read that as Wendy's and chill. I was like, is this some kind of new Netflix and chill I don't know about? I didn't even know what Netflix and chill meant until recently. Thank you, Funny Dog, for the $5. To me, Netflix and chill just meant sitting around watching Netflix. I didn't know it was code for getting it on with somebody. Kayla says you cannot donate because of your region. Don't worry about it, Kayla. Send that money to a charitable cause. You can, if YouTube's not accepting it. There's also PayPal if you insist. But I leave those options kind of limited because I don't want to I don't know. You get the idea. 420 legal in Canada. Just saying, guys, no biggie here. Johnny Ferguson used to work at Sassafras. Did you work there before it burnt down? A strides in chili contest for one lucky winner. Michelle Briggs, $6.99, adding to Funny Dogs $5. Thank you. Michelle Briggs, $6.99, awesome. Is this real live? Yes. No, I'm on Cumberland still, but I'm gonna turn north onto Bay. And then we will head down Yorkville Avenue. Stumble's channel was a great idea for your alternative content. Says Mark Lang. Did you guys know that Mark actually came up with the name Johnny Stumbles? I asked my members on Patreon, that was before I had YouTube channel members, if a second channel would be a good idea, because I was thinking of it and what the name should be. And Mark is the one who hatched that name. So some good things do come from Australia after all. Thanks, Mark. I think having the second channel is kind of neat because it gives me a place to put stuff that I otherwise wouldn't put on here. Johnny trivia contest coming. I'll look into developing some more interactive fun stuff for the other channel when I do those live streams. Johnny Strides, is there a video of the umbrella failure? The last snow video I put on this channel. Not the last one, the one from a few days ago where my umbrella kept blowing inside out. That was supposed to be a Stumbles video. I've called it Intense Snowfall Walk. There's nothing really intense about it. Sorry for the clickbait element on that. A new member and a new like. Nice channel and greets from the Netherlands. Thank you, Petra. Never been to the Netherlands, but I'd like to. Morgan YTC, we are in Yorkville. This is Bel Air Street, for someone who asked earlier if I was on Bel Air. Johnny is a weekend warrior. How am I a weekend warrior? Watched any Canadian TV shows lately? No, I haven't, unfortunately. Is there any that you would suggest watching? Michelle, that's very kind of you. Will you continue this project or any plans for the future? I'm hoping to keep this channel and my other channel going, but I would really, really like to do some traveling. And this is the time of year where I absolutely love to do that. What is going on in here? Where's the e-bike? I don't know, Mark. I'm not sure that's gonna pan out. Boy from New York is watching City News. Johnny, do you remember when we got 3 live streams in one day? Wasn't that Christmas? Where have you traveled to in the past? Pretty much all over Asia. I used to live in Seoul, extensively over the US, and as a Canadian, a lot of winter vacations in the Caribbean. I really need to get to Europe. There's actually a place called Tim's Convenience, or you mean Kim's Convenience, not Tim's Convenience. But yes, we have walked by there in previous streams. Mind if I ask how old you are? This question comes up every stream. So of course, it's coming up in this one. You can figure out my age just by looking at me, but it's 40. No, a walk in London. I would love to walk around London. It'd be kind of interesting if I walk around places I don't know anything about. Would I even do narrated videos? It would just be me going, ooh, look at this, look at that. I don't think that would make for particularly riveting content. Jay Cross is 44. He says, I've done a lot more traveling. Well, I kind of cheated. I lived in a part of the world where it was really easy to travel. What's your day job? I don't have one anymore. I relinquished it. So hopefully that company has hired someone who will actually appreciate doing that rather than me, who just played Rocket League and banged my head against the wall when I started working from home. How often do you visit New York City? Not enough, Gus. It's been a long time since I've been there. I'd like to go back. Maybe I could convince Action Kid or the NYC Walking Show or one of those guys to do a collaborative stream. I'll do one for sure when this other Toronto WalkTuber fires up his live streams, which should be very soon. I'll actually make an announcement on my channel when he's ready to go for his. I would like to see your walks in Vancouver and Montreal. Thank you. My walk around actually does videos in Vancouver. Mark says, visit foreign cities and walk around with a local subscriber. See you in Melbourne. That's a neat idea, Mark. Paul says Toronto's not big enough for two walking channels. There's like 100 of them here. I didn't even know of Toronto Walk and Drive until recently, and that guy's got over 10,000 subs. And I think by view, he's the second biggest channel. I know my walk around and Ken are pretty up there as well. You guys should check out Walking Commuter. Yes, Action Kid has spoken highly of him, I think. Okay guys, where are we going? We are at Avenue Road. We are back to Avenue Road. You know what? We're always going through the annex. Let's save the annex. We're gonna go north. We're gonna do something. Go to the Ferrari shop. We are going there. I'm on my way to the Ferrari shop. Polestar. I think these are electric cars. Polestar Toronto. They're all looking at me. Is this like a new Tesla competitor? You know what? It looks to me like it's like some kind of Dodge / Ford Fusion. Can someone look up Polestar? Is that like an up-and-coming Tesla? They are electric / hybrid. Isn't electric Volvo? I know nothing of that brand. Oh, so it's not actually a startup. Hey, I remember looking in this art gallery before. I thought Polestar was 77 drifts. Go to Joso restaurant at the corner of Davenport and Avenue Road for takeout. I know the owners. That looks like the man who's holding up the condo on St. Clair. Is he real? Johnny Strides, is there a list of equipment you use? If you look in my regular videos in the description, there is a list. It links to them on Amazon. Susan says that this creepy AF. I can feel the art from here. Johnny, you have nearly 1,000 people walking with me. Yeah, we've definitely had a few more viewers than normal. We would normally probably have 600-700 right now. Good evening, Miriam. Are you originally from Toronto? I'm from the Toronto area. There's a Whole Foods up on the right. Ivan's Bikes BMWs. It says hi. Morgan, he's from Brampton. I was born in Brampton. I lived in Brampton for like a day. I have zero memory of growing up in Brampton. Whoa. I just gotta... J Cross, that might be true. This whole genre has kind of exploded on YouTube. It looks like a good night in Toronto. Yeah, it's about 0 or 1 degree. Stay away from that BMW. Should I buy it? Greetings, William from Buffalo, New York, USA. Love your video, thank you. Saga swag, is that a thing? Thank you, Paulette. Buy 2, you deserve our love. You're doing a great job, thank you. Never buy a Ferrari that isn't red, says Troy. I think this blue looks kind of sharp. Ooh. What is... There's a couple in here. I can't really see the one in the back. Get the red one on the back of the other side. Bend the bat. Yes, there... some increased exposure thanks to BlogTO. The white one is nice. I think the white one is nice too. It would just look filthy. A white car is basically an invitation to wash your car all the time. Go for a Maybach. If I had one of those cars, I would just do a giveaway on stream and give it to one of you guys. Because that would be the right thing to do, right? Johnny, would love you to collab with Dutch Maz and NYC. That would be neat.
And I said, we were talking about vaccine and this and that.
There's some people walking really close, so we'll just take a break. Inquire as to one, please. Got to be read. This looks like pretty ordinary furniture. Oh, that's not for Yorkville. That chair is $199. Oh, this is struck tube. I was wondering why all this stuff was not expensive in Yorkville. Because this is a struck tube I'm looking at. I was like, those prices don't make any sense for this neighborhood. We'd love to see you do a collab with Walking Man Dude. Maybe one day. I think that guy's in New York City. I would love to go to NYC and just kind of stream from there. All the streamers there seem to know so much about the city. You could get the perspective of someone who doesn't know anything. Bro, buy something to drink. I'm gonna get some dinner on my way home. And then maybe tomorrow I will head out to Kipling and check out the new station for a video. O'Brien says 1,000 watchers coming up. When is the next streetcar stream? I don't know. What's for dinner? I don't know. It is Monday. Monday is half-price Domino's pizza. But I've also been on a kick of supporting local places, so I'm kind of torn about that. All right, guys, we're at Davenport. Johnny, have you tried Camel Restaurant? Dylan Reynolds says he likes Domino's Pizza. Let's go right. Oh, look at that across the street. Let's go to the other side of the street. This is Davenport and Avenue Road. Thanks for the Domino's Pizza PSA. Yes, load up the Domino's app, hit coupons, and you will find a coupon for half off on Monday. Zubair says one day we're gonna meet while walking. I'll do you one better than that. We're gonna have some meetups once we're allowed. I'll do one, maybe we'll find a bar, one with a large space, and I'll ask them how they feel about having a group of people in. That'll be a good way to give them some business and give us a place to meet and hang out. I won't stream that or do anything like that. And then if anyone doesn't want to be in that environment around drinks, or maybe they're 18, we would do another meetup, maybe at a park around the waterfront. And that one I would stream. So those are just my ideas. We'll frequent a local business once they can have people back inside, and we'll do a meetup there. And then we'll do one, I'm thinking the waterfront would be a great place to do a meetup. Because it's big, it's open, it can accommodate a group of people. And we can just sort of live stream. Whoa. Am I gonna get in trouble from YouTube? Look at that. Let's not show that. It's just art, guys. It's just art. Things you did not expect to see. This is not a G-rated stream. I'm assuming if you're allowed to display it in a window, I'm allowed to show it on YouTube. Calix says he'll allow it. Art needs a nose job. It's the Alan Klinkhoff Gallery, a tradition of fine art dealers since 1949. So we are currently walking east on Davenport Road. Dylan Reynolds had requested a walking video on Davenport Road. And again, Dylan Reynolds requests a lot of things. What's your Super Bowl prediction? I'm going to be boring and say the Chiefs. I think Pat Mahomes is a generational quarterback. He's the new Tom Brady. Packers by 200. I think who's going to be MVP is the better question. Is it Aaron Rodgers or is it Mahomes? The old guard versus the new guard. They've both had unbelievable seasons. Gordon Rosenberg, $5 for the fine art. Thank you, Gordon. It's very much appreciated. What is this place? It's a beauty shop? So I think we're gonna head, the white pointers are bigger in Australia. I think we're gonna head over to maybe Rosedale. And now I find myself on the more boring side of the street. It's all good. Johnny, do you really know where you are now? Yes, of course. We're at Northview Terrace, which would make a nice street to stream down if it were daylight out. But since it's not, we're gonna stick on the Davenport. Shout out to my newborn baby. Congrats. Makaram, did I say your name right? Probably not. Johnny's a walking Google Maps. Johnny Stride, Dutch Baz said a collab with you would be awesome. That would be neat. He's got a great channel and great content. I'll tell you what, if things go our way, I will definitely go to New York City this summer. And we'll make some collabs happen. Will you be live streaming on the Stumbles channel tonight? No, I won't. I do that, do you like Johnny 5? Johnny, is this a short circuit? What do you plan to eat for dinner tonight? Maybe pizza, but what about Buffalo? I'd love to go to Buffalo. One of my bugaboos, or I guess problems, would be getting a SIM card in the US. Bukaram says $3 super sticker. Thank you and congratulations on the newborn. So I'll talk to Action Kid and see what I can do about getting data. And I would offer to help him out if any of the New Yorkers want to come here once we can travel. I'll see if I can hook them up with some data streams or data for streaming. Or at the very least, I could walk around behind them and hotspot them. I think that would be neat. Melanie Medeiros, I have no idea what your message says. So we are moseying on over to Bay Street and then Yonge Street. And then I might just go up to Rosedale or Summer Hill or St. Clair. What's your favorite pizza place in Toronto? Oh, there's a lot. I like the Queen Margarita in Leslieville. That's probably number one. There's a nice loft. Can you do a stream on Trethway Drive? Maybe. I'll have to look into it. Have you gone through Forest Hill recently? Not recently. I try not to cover the same areas too often. I was thinking of doing a Rosedale daytime stream. Have you watched The Office or Breaking Bad? I've seen both. Oh, there's a long message there. Johnny came to Niagara for Christmas. It was great to see the falls. Thank you, Deanna. The view up Bay is cool. So here is Bay Street, guys. That is a look south right into the financial district. What are your thoughts on UBI? I think, well, you're never shopping here if you're on UBI. I think that's an experiment we definitely have to look into. I watched a lot of Andrew Yang when he was running for president and when he was on the Rogan show, and I think he had a lot of good ideas. Steph Curry says Action Kid is live. Uh-oh, guys. Let's see how many viewers we will lose. We went from 980 to like 910 as soon as Action Kid went live. A short hike from the Brickworks up Rosedale is doable and lots of fun. I agree, Stephen. Ugyangapul saw me 30 minutes ago. Ice. Thank you, Ice. Michelle says she's staying on to the end. And Aston Martin in the Maserati showroom. $8.96. Action Kid is NYC version of Johnny. It's hard to think, like what, 6-7 months ago, he was pretty much the only person walking around streaming. There was a few others doing it in New York, but not like now. I would like to see more people stream from not New York City. I love what they do there, but I feel like it would be nice to see someone walk around the good parts of Chicago. Notice I said the good parts. And Boston would be an awesome city to watch someone stream from. Seattle, San Francisco. Because I like putting them on my big screen in the background just while I'm at home doing whatever. I think they're really neat because you can sort of tune in and tune out. You can pay attention to it, read the chat, follow along. Houston would be good. Yeah, I would say Canada too, but I just think the US has obviously more to offer. But I would love to see Montreal streams, the western cities, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver. I would just like to see everywhere, basically. We're kind of spoiled in Toronto because it's so big and we have so many neighborhoods. Nowhere near what they do in New York, but certainly more than pretty much every other city. But that doesn't mean people shouldn't stream from other cities. Montreal would be just as good as Toronto, even though it's smaller. Yeah. There's the German Corb, who has a Montreal channel. Maybe he'll start streaming. I mean, if Toronto wasn't so big, there's no way I could do a new video every day in this channel or in this city. I've committed to trying to do one of the pre-recorded videos every day, at least. as well as Stumbles videos 3 to 4 times a week. So that's what, 11 videos a week I'm making from Toronto, plus 4 or 5 live streams. Like, I don't think the smaller cities could just sustain that amount of content. But that doesn't mean it's not worth doing. I would love to see that. Hello. Hey, well, maybe, I'm wondering if that's the guy who said he saw me earlier. Boy from New York is glad he found this channel. I'm glad you found it. Oh, by the way, we're now walking north up the west side of Yonge. This is like one of my older streams where I would just start walking north on Yonge and people would say, just keep going until you get home. Can help these streamings weekly. Why would anyone not have confidence in going outside? I don't know. Perhaps someone can answer that better. I would like to see a video of history of historical events and locations of buildings. That would be neat. Thanks, J. Cross. I try not to come across like a historian or tour guide in my videos too much because I'm absolutely not. I know some tidbits here and there, and I read plaques off of buildings. And I do look some stuff up in my free time, but there's definitely people more qualified to talk about the city. So I try to keep it kind of casual and more observational. I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not. But often I get people in the comments saying, oh, you missed this, you missed that, you didn't tell us about this, you didn't tell us about that. And sometimes there are things that I've talked about in previous videos, but I just didn't feel like talking about it again. Are you Batman? Yes, I'm Batman. Oh, that was the worst Christian Bale impersonation of all time. Would you like to be a tour guide someday? Probably not. I kind of like just doing whatever the heck it is I'm doing. You could call it half-ass tour guiding. Look at all the potholes. There's a look south down Yonge. Bevy has a PayPal link. Bevy, start a Patreon. Hello, Estelle. I am well. How are you? Thank you, Emil. Emil? Sorry about that. Someone's having a good time in their Volkswagen Tiguan. Jenny K, $10 for dinner, snacks, whatever. Thank you, Jenny K. Moving from Montreal to Toronto, what is your advice? I don't know if I'm qualified to give that advice. Am I large enough for Patreon? Bevy, I think you probably are. Or you can wait till you get to 1,000 and try to activate channel memberships. Susan Longyear, would you please say hello to me, please? Hello. Oh, there's some kind of socially distanced exercise going on in this park. Oh, sorry guys, I missed something here. I missed a donation. Cadel Gibson says PayPal of $25. Thank you. Thank you, Cadel. I don't know if the notification didn't pop up or not, but thank you very much, Cadel. Here's Ramsden Park. What are these people doing? Maybe I can zoom in on them. Some kind of kickboxing. Yell at them saying, "What are you doing?" They're not practicing Falun Gong. Do people ever react strangely while walking down the street? I'm sure they do, but I don't really notice. Don't really notice. MMA fans. All right, so one thing I'll be doing in a future stream is walking from where I live in Midtown all the way down to the lake. I'll do it a Midtown to downtown walk, but that'll be along this stretch of Yonge Street here. So I'm probably not going to walk up this right now. We're using a dedicated camera. It's a phone. Susan says that's determination. Weren't you going to buy an electric bike? I was, Liam. I've kind of talked myself out of it for now. Don't worry, guys. There's no cooties on that button. You did a live stream back in the summer from the lake to Midtown. I did, Alex. I'm going to do one in the other way. What languages can you speak? English and a little bit of Korean. Chogum. Hey, what's up, Aram Sa? Freshie headquarters is above that Shoppers. How is Cobra Kai? Good watch. I have not watched Cobra Kai. I might do that as like a morning live stream. All right, guys, so I gotta clear my throat. I'm just gonna mute this for a second. Oh, sorry about that. Watching Action Kid on his tube TV. You like eating Korean food? Yes, I do. Can't wait to see this stream from the beginning. I think we'll get a better view from the other side. I'm going to put my mask on. Do you like Indian or Mexican food? I like both. How long is your lag time while streaming? I think it's about 10 seconds. When I stream from home, it's almost instant when I do the home streams. Who you got for the Super Bowl? I've got KC. There's a grumpy old man at the beginning. I think I hear a train. It came from the other direction. You type of Canadian who spends winter overseas, aren't you? I usually am. All right, guys, I'm gonna head into the station in a minute. Let's wait for this train to whip by, then I'm gonna get on the next northbound train. So this stream will be coming to an end in about 5 minutes. But huge thank you to everybody who has participated, for the super chats, for the good chats. It was awesome hanging out with everyone. Action VJ saying thank you to everyone. Thank you. Aram, $5. Thank you, Aram. David says, what a slow train. That train just departed. That would explain the slowness. But I'm going to, this is an open air subway station. So I'm going to keep this going while we get down into the station. Thank you, Kevin. Says, good night, first time seeing me live. I'm all compliant. Whoa, I'm in the wrong camera angle here. There we go. Nose and mouth covered. I'm the rules. Nobody can accuse me of not following the rules. No, we're gonna go down into the subway, and then when the train comes, I will cease recording. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, J-Cross. Cross. Wash your hands. Yes, I have a hand sanitizer in my backpack, guys. I will do a hand sanitizing wash once I take all my gear off. Gordon, thank you for the stream. Next stop, New York City. Oh, here we go. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe. I'm about to get on this train and probably deal with people looking at me funny. So maybe I'll just leave the camera. But thanks, guys. Stay safe. Have a good night. I'll stream again later this week, of course. I'm just not sure when.
Line 1. Please stand clear of the doors. Next station is Summer Hill Station.
All right. Good night, guys.